Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we will weave a coaster. You will need approximately 20-25 paper rods depending on their length to make it. We will start from making a template. Take two pieces of cardboard, each measuring approximately 14 centimeters, mark the center and use a compass to draw two circles. I drew a larger circle 13 centimeters and a smaller circle 10 centimeters in diameter. Divide the circles into 10 equal parts. I do it using a protractor. Now draw a shape resembling a 5-petal flower the way I show. Attach two pieces of cardboard to each other using the scotch tape. I use two pieces of cardboard because I will be using the push pins to attach the weave to the cardboard. If the cardboard is not thick enough, like in my case, the pin will go right through it. To make sure all the curves in the coaster are smooth, I will insert the nylon fishing line into each paper rod. The fishing line is 1 millimeter in diameter. I bought it on AliExpress.com, but it's also available on other platforms such as Amazon. The fishing line came with several twist ties. I will take them off to use for weaving the coaster. The paper rods used for weaving the coaster need to be properly prepared. The links to the videos where I explain how to do it are in the description to this video. Insert the fishing line into each paper rod you are going to use for weaving the coaster. You can insert the fishing line into one paper rod at a time as you go, or you can insert it into all the paper rods and keep them wrapped up in plastic the way you usually do with the weavers. Take one weaver and pin it to the template. Start laying the weaver following the drawing. Use the pins to hold the weaver in place. However, insert the pins into the cardboard to use them as the guides or stoppers. One of the key moments in making a nice looking coaster is understanding where to connect the weavers. All the connections should be visible only on the reverse side of the coaster. I am showing the path of the weaver on the template and on the finished coaster. At this place we have two overlapping layers of the weavers. Right now we need to elongate the weaver from the bottom layer. The junction where the two weavers are connected needs to be covered by the top layer, which we will weave later on. Therefore, you need to connect the weavers at the spot which I show with the knitting needle on the finished coaster and now on the template. Continue laying the weaver along the lines on the template the way I show in the video, inserting the push pins into the cardboard as needed to hold the weaver in place. It's time to elongate the weaver again. I am showing at the finished coaster where the junction should be located. That is, eventually it should be hidden by the top layer of the weavers. In this picture I show you again where to connect the paper rods. Starting from this moment, the weaver will be alternatively going over and under the already woven rods. I show the spots where it should go under the already woven rods with the purple circles. Here it goes under the other weaver. Then here. In this picture I show you again where to connect the paper rods. Here it goes under the other weaver again. I have completed one round. All the following rounds, I will have 5 rounds altogether, will be exactly the same. That is, the weaver will follow the path of the already woven rods. In this picture, I use the purple arrows to show the spots where the weaver goes under, and the orange arrows to show where it goes over the other weavers. As you see, the weaver alternates its position going over and under, like in the ordinary rending. I show with the knitting needle where to connect the weavers. I will tighten the weavers forming the curve with the twist ties. If you don't have the twist ties, you can use something else, for example, the thread, ribbons, or very thin wire. If you use the wire, don't pull it too tight, otherwise you may damage the weavers. We have completed 2 rounds. Remove all the push pins and keep weaving in the same manner. All 5 rounds are completed. Now cut the leftover weavers and tuck them in between 2 layers of the weave. The last thing to do is priming the coaster. The link to the video where I explain how to do it and why it is important is in the description to the video. Thank you for watching.